Ready? Welcome to this special edition on SmackDown of the new member of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa. I am John. This is Michael Paul right here, and we are live on SmackDown. And Michael Paul, take it away from here, bro.
I almost forgot about Sikoa. Before we get to that, I do have some news. Breaking news. Well, not breaking news necessarily. It was yesterday, but this is the first opportunity I've had to address it. R&B pop superstar R. Kelly, who, as you know, a few months ago got convicted in New York of improper conduct with young children under 16, young females specifically. R. Kelly has now had a second conviction and has been convicted in Chicago. We told you earlier there were charges in New York, Chicago, Minnesota, and Detroit. So now, as of yesterday, in both New York and Chicago, he's been convicted. Although in the Chicago case, on some of the charges, he was acquitted. So we'll have to see how that plays out. He was given a life sentence, which amounts to 30 years in New York. And we'll have to see, because of the acquittal on some of the charges, we'll have to see how the Chicago case plays out. But in the meantime, we are in Anaheim, California for tonight's edition of SmackDown. We are about 3 minutes in. We got started a little late because I was watching something else, but we're here now. As I said, we're 3 minutes in, so, excuse me. As I said, we're 3 minutes in, so let's go now live to Anaheim, California, and tonight's edition of SmackDown.
Welcome to Southern California. You're looking live in the
Oh, by the way, just a reminder, Ronda won that 5-way match last Friday, so that means she and Liv are going to fight again October 8th at Extreme Rules.
Honda Center in Anaheim. This is Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Sponsored tonight by Progressive, a triple better protection with home, auto, and more. And we kick things off tonight with a man who's had a controversial week, the Maverick.
Controversial week, Paul. Logan Paul is a controversial life. This man is perpetually on the minds of everyone around the world, one of the biggest stars in entertainment.
And Logan Paul has got some balls. I'll give him that because of what happened this week. Roman Reigns, the Undisputed Champion, was Logan Paul's guest on his Impulsive podcast. It went great. The interview was awesome. But as soon as Roman Reigns left, Logan Paul said, quote, "Not going to like this, but put me against Roman Reigns right now. I think I can win one-on-one."
The tribal chief would send out a demand via social media. Well.
See, he follows his own rules.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I did it again. Whoops. You see, I have a habit of opening my mouth and saying some pretty stupid stuff, and this past week, I had someone on my podcast you guys may know. Yeah, he goes by the name of Roman Reigns. Your tribal chief. Well, after he left the podcast, I said that if I wrestled the guy, it would be my match. That's all I said. I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. I opened my mouth before about Floyd Mayweather. And not even him, the greatest boxer of all time, could put me down or pay me. I'm still working on it. So, I issued a challenge to Roman Reigns. And guess what? I have taken the liberty of setting up a press conference tomorrow in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Roman Reigns, if you're man enough, you'll show up and meet me face to face.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Paul Heyman's back.
he's back with the bloodline in tow. And the special counsel to Roman Reigns, the undisputed champion. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as the special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, the reigning, defending, undisputed, universal heavyweight champion, Roman Reigns.
Why is everyone out there but him? Roman's not there.
I got this. I got it.
You know, everyone's out there but him. Unless he's going to come out in a little bit. I don't know.
The bloodline surrounding the ring and Logan Paul. We haven't seen Paul Heyman since SummerSlam.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar F5 Heyman through the announce table. Meanwhile, the tag team champions, the Usos, of course.
Come on in, Paul.
Solo Sikoa, who won the NXT North American Championship this past Tuesday at NXT, and honorary Sami Zayn. I got this. Let me handle him. There he is, Logan Paul.
No relation, by the way.
I gotta tell
That's
you.
not really Michael Paul's cousin. They have the same last name, but he's not related to him.
It's Logan.
They get it, Batcher. It was a joke.
Ha ha ha.
I got this. Let me handle him. There he is, Logan Paul. I gotta tell you, if there was ever anyone from outside WWE that could be a Paul Heyman guy, it's Logan Paul. This man, this athlete, this global sensation stepped up and fought the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Money Mayweather. And never went down, not once, held your own, went the distance like Rocky. Now, then again, fighting Floyd Mayweather at 6'2", when Floyd Mayweather at standing up comes to me, headbutt me in the testicles. It's all right. I wouldn't fight Floyd Mayweather.
Of course you wouldn't, it's Floyd Mayweather. I'm not sure you would fight anyone, Paul. Where are you going with this?
I was talking. I know we're in Anaheim, but don't act like Mickey Mouse around here. Yeah. Don't ooh me, don't ooh me. Your brother, Jake Paul picks a fight with the greatest MMA striker in history, Anderson Silva, who's gonna knock your brother out. No disrespect. No disrespect. I wouldn't fight your brother. I wouldn't fight you. And you shouldn't open your mouth about the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I don't care about your ambitions. I don't care about your athletic background. I don't care that you and your brother have changed the fight game. All I care about is right now, right here, at this moment, you make the smart decision of picking a fight with someone else.
Come on, Paul. You're a promoter. You get this. You know how this works. And I know you know how great this could be. By the way, it's just a press conference. It's just a press conference. What are you guys so afraid of? Because I see a lot of Samoans and one Sami Zayn and one Paul, and I can't understand why you're so afraid. Are you afraid that at the press conference that I might challenge Roman Reigns? And that challenge would be for the title? Now, assume that happened. You'd assume Roman would probably smash me. And you're probably right. But what if he doesn't? What if I land that one lucky shot on Roman Reigns? Because that's all it takes. One lucky shot. And I drop your tribal chief like a sack of potatoes. And what if I beat Roman Reigns for the undisputed Universal Championship?
If your brother had balls, he'd be your sister. He doesn't, so he's not. I don't like ifs. I don't like your scenario. And quite bluntly, I don't like you either.
You're funny. You're funnier than you look, Paul.
Now, I have to handle you. Solo! Oh, this is not good.
Tell you what, Paul, I'm gonna do a bet. I bet that I can knock you out and be out of this ring before Solo gets to me. Take the bet.
Hey, easy. No. Solo, okay, hey, all right. Listen to me, Oos, listen to me. I got this. You're good. Oos, you're good. Paul, you know I love you. You know the honorary use has nothing but respect for the wise man. But maybe you're just not the right man for this job. Maybe Roman Reigns should have let me handle Logan Paul. Okay. A little diplomacy goes a long way, Paul. Logan. Friend. Look, you're not from our world, so let me just explain to you how things work around here. Oh! Nothing in Paul awesome about that.
How do the things work around here, Sammy? I'd like to know.
And now the use of Paul with Solo Sikoa, and Logan Paul's going to retreat. And Sami Zayn deserved that.
How so? Sammy was simply trying to handle business.
And here's someone who knows about handling business, Ricochet, who has a scheduled match with Sami Zayn coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown.
And Ricochet has been red hot lately.
But what about Logan Paul? What if he challenges Roman Reigns for the championship?
This book has helped me reach so many young homeowners who have become their parents.
Do you got anything to say to our friends who is bowling at the state games or something?
Not yet, because we're not ending yet. We just started.
Yeah, but you should have wished them the best of luck.
NXT North
I did that this morning.
Oh, yeah.
It takes one.
on Fox in the Fox Sports app. Meanwhile, inside the ring here on Friday Night SmackDown in Anaheim, we have Ricochet on your left, Sami Zayn on your right, one-on-one action. Remember, these two, Corey, battled over the Intercontinental Championship earlier this year.
No love lost between these two. And Logan Paul began the night by making one of the wildest claims I've ever heard.
Well, Logan Paul, and you see him in the background there of this matchup. Logan Paul came out and said there's going to be a press conference tomorrow in Las Vegas. He invited Roman Reigns to come meet him face to face. And then he had a lot of questions, Corey, including what would happen if I challenged Roman Reigns to the Undisputed Championship?
There were certainly a bunch of what ifs. But what struck me was the fact that this is a combat sport. And at the end of the day, Logan Paul is not wrong in thinking it only takes one lucky shot. That said, I think Logan's completely out of his mind. I think it would be an insane decision to challenge the Tribal Chief. But you never know.
Well, of course, Roman Reigns at the top of his game right now. He's held the championship nearly 750 days as Zayn takes Ricochet down. You know, Logan Paul mentioned Mayweather, and Mayweather couldn't knock him out, did not knock him out, but Mayweather was at the tail end of his career. Roman Reigns is in the prime of his career right now.
And Roman Reigns is about 4 times the size of Floyd Mayweather.
Great point. Ricochet now controlling Sami Zayn. Ricochet, of course, a former NXT North American champion. At ringside, Solo Sikoa of the Bloodline, the brand new NXT North American champion, defends later tonight against Madcap Moss here on SmackDown. Covered by Sami, kick out by Ricochet.
We can dive in
Did he
deeper to
just
Solo
lose
Sikoa
to the
becoming
back
the
of the
NXT
head?
North American champion. It's what it means to
North
be part
American.
of the Bloodline.
I
Constantly
guess,
having
but
to
we have
prove
to find
yourself,
out after
constantly having to
the
pull your
this
weight.
match right here.
Sami Zayn, Ricochet, first battled one another.
But if he
Pro Wrestling
did,
Guerrilla over a decade ago. Now here once
I want
again
to take a
tonight,
look to
one-on-one
both of them.
on Friday Night SmackDown. Speaking of the Bloodline, it seems like Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns as well, seem to appreciate what Sami Zayn has done for the group. Main event Jay Over, who I saw right there, doesn't appreciate Sami so much.
Sammy can be perceived by some as a bit abrasive at times. I can understand. Perhaps he and Jay just don't see eye to eye. That's okay. Families fight.
Oh, what a shot by Ricochet. Ricochet, a former Intercontinental and United States champion. Sami Zayn hangs on, slides out of the
I
ring.
like
and
the
there
series.
he
This
stares
is
at the man
awesome,
who knocked
but
him on his behind
most
moments
often
ago.
finishing moves on.
Oh, and Ricochet as Sami got distracted, mouthing off the Paul here at ringside. Again, Logan Paul's got some guts. You got to give him that. That impulsive podcast and the interview with Roman Reigns this week was pretty incredible. They touched on a lot of amazing subjects. Roman Reigns really
You know what the Bloodline kind of remind me of? 3-minute warning.
Reigns left the room.
3-minute warning. Rosie and Jamal.
Is the real deal. Logan Paul is
The
as
Bloodline.
legitimate an athlete as anybody on the roster. And look at Sammy go, just teeing off on Ricochet.
Except that they only had 3. Rico, Rosie, and Jamal.
That's exactly what Sammy's trying to do at the expense of Ricochet.
And the Bloodline looks on. Jimmy Uso applauding. Sami Zayn has been pretty valuable to Roman Reigns and his group over the past number of months as honorary use.
Mentioning it moments ago, it's all about pulling your own weight. If you want to remain a part of the bloodline, you have to do the work. Failure and shortcomings simply unacceptable.
And what they've said is he just has to do is he comes off the rope, almost the forehand, kicked out by Ricochet. Stop looking at Logan Paul. Don't take your eyes off Ricochet.
I want to know why Logan Paul's allowed out here.
Well, then why is the bloodline allowed out here?
Is it family exception?
Well, Paul Heyman is the special counsel to Roman Reigns, correct? Not to the Usos. Sikoa, nice takedown by Zayn off the clothesline. Cover now on Ricochet. Up to the legs and an up and kick out.
Uncomfortable look washing over the face of the special counsel of the tribal chief.
I'm surprised you're not up here sitting next to Heyman asking him how he's feeling after he got F5 through the table by Brock back and stuff.
We're on the West Coast. What do you think I'm doing when we get off the air, Cole? I'm going to find Mr. Heyman's locker room and I'm going to pick his brain.
I'm sure you are. As Ricochet looks to fight back against Zayn. Zayn misses
You know who I've never seen in a while? Pat McAfee.
Well, Pat McAfee,
They're going to change the momentum, pick up the pace, Sammy
you're
sidestepping.
was it
breaks for the moment.
last 2 weeks ago?
From the
He
top.
said Pat McAfee's taking some time off
Sammy in
to
control.
do,
Can Ricochet
I don't
get
know,
back in this
something
match?
with the NFL. I'm not sure exactly.
You're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Technology, hours, or even
Here, what I'm gonna do to kill commercial time, because I forgot to do this earlier, I am going to go to prowrestling.net and I'm gonna see what happened on
AEW.
yeah, that's it.
Well, Michael Paul is doing some don't say it. Well, go to the website. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick in your bathroom.
Okay.
Dude,
What?
you didn't tell me you listened to Pitbull.
Who?
Pitbull, the artist.
I don't.
Well, that's pretty cool how you got that music, no?
What music are you talking about?
Pitbull.
I don't.
Then explain this, Michael.
Oh, yeah, I think somebody might have got it for me, but I don't know if I ever listened to it or not.
Maybe sometime we can listen to it.
Maybe
Where's the wrestling book I gave you?
somewhere in there.
I think you can keep it.
Yeah.
Jose wants to know, who would you like to play you in a movie?
What the hell? Why
We're
are
killing commercial?
There's talks right now
Well,
that I
why
can't
are-
mention that they are making a movie on my life.
Jesus Christ, really?
And I know that they.
You're killing commercial on your computer? I'm killing commercial on who
Okay.
play Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Oh,
never
wow.
mind.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
it.
could see him. Yeah, I could see him.
What the hell?
I don't know what I expected.
That's the only name that's come up, and that's only rumored. I mean, I've heard it officially, but it's not.
Yeah, but I'm not
released.
screwing up the
So,
broadcast.
ladies and
That's what I'm doing.
It is not true. He's playing Ric Flair. I would like, and I heard they have talked to. That's okay. Bradley Cooper is not playing me in a movie. So,
Yet.
hope he does.
Okay, from what I'm seeing, and I am trying to hurry through this, from what I'm seeing, Dynamite wasn't really that exciting this week. And I don't really think that they are going to last. CM Punk won it back and then had to give it up again. So they don't have a champ. They don't even have a champion right now. Bryan Danielson advanced to the finals of their tournament for the AEW Championship, but I have no idea who his opponent's going to be.
Want me to tell you?
Later.
Go ahead.
Moxley.
That's what I thought.
It's combat. It's Black Bull. It's Black Bull Combat versus Black Bull Combat.
You see Logan Paul at ringside. The rest of the.
And in prime time, third-ranked Ohio State battles Toledo. It all kicks off Saturday at noon Eastern
At the
on
rate they're
Fox.
going right now,
And we're
by the
back
end of
live
this
on
year,
Friday Night SmackDown, where Sami
AEW will
Zayn
end
is in
up like
control of the
WCW.
Ricochet. You see Logan Paul at ringside. The rest of the bloodline on the other side, right here in front of the announce table. Shake back to his feet. Meet Sami Zayn, top rope.
Unbelievable athleticism
Now,
by the one and only, but now
more
the
than
honorary
likely, Vince
host
won't
posted
fight
up
because
top.
Vince is retired.
And Ricochet caught him with a drop kick.
But
Momentum
either
in the
Vince
center of the
or
ring.
Stephanie will, or
Momentum
Vince will
turning
come out
point
of
in this
retirement
match. Logan
just
Paul
to
looking
buy the
on.
company
Yes, the same Logan
and then
Paul
sell it
who
to
announced there will
Stephanie.
be a press conference in Las Vegas tomorrow as you take another look.
Simply outrageous. This is a drop kick right in the breadbasket of Sami Zayn.
At that press conference in Las Vegas, Logan Paul has challenged Roman Reigns to show up and meet him face to face in Las Vegas. And Ricochet fighting back now against Sami Zayn. More details in the press conference to come tonight as Ricochet kicks away at Zayn. Oh, Ricochet, so beautiful to watch. Very innovative and breathtaking. Oh.
Shoulder to the gut of Zayn. Ricochet. Springboard.
Off the top rope. Cross body. One high. Lateral press for the win. Almost had him 2.5. Kick out by Sami
But you know what
Zayn.
they're not saying? Is that
Special
press
counsel of
conference
the
on
Tribal
TV?
Chief Paul
Is it
Heyman. I'm having a hard time watching the
They're not.
action in the ring as
That's
we look
the
once
point
again
they're
at
not
Ricochet
getting
take to the skies.
After
And
they're
take
doing
out
this
temporary.
Almost had him. Sami at
They have to
2.5.
find out what they're doing or what if it's on Fox, NBC, CBS,
recoil.
or
Counter to Sami
ABC.
Zayn.
Or maybe
Ricochet gets
or
out the
on
legs of
YouTube,
Zayn.
the Peacock, or
And it's standing.
Facebook, or
Moves up
Facebook,
the leg, got
something
the
like
knees
that.
up, rolls him over, is it enough for the victory? Hooks the leg. Ricochet
The last
2.5
time
kicks out.
they
Paul Heyman
simulcast
can't
on
believe it.
YouTube and Facebook.
Thanks, Paul. Not my soda. All
Sometimes
over my
Twitch
papers
does
here
it
at
too.
ringside. Good job. Oh, look
Well,
what
yeah,
you
but
started,
if Twitch
Cole.
did it-
I just bought this suit. That's for sure. And that's for sure, Paul. I'm glad you're back. And Sami Zayn, meanwhile, turns it,
Yeah, but if Twitch does it, it would be for Impact, not
rolls him
WWE.
over, is it enough for the victory? Hooks the leg. Ricochet at 2.5 kicks out. Paul Heyman can't believe it. Thanks, Paul. Not my soda. All over my papers here at ringside. Good job.
Oh, look what you started, Cole.
Yeah.
I just bought this suit.
That's for sure. And that's for sure, Paul. I'm glad you're back. And Sami Zayn, meanwhile, turns his attention back to Ricochet.
When I say it, I am void of sarcasm. I'm happy Mr. Heyman's back.
I'm sure you are.
Looks like Sammy thinking about a blue thunder bomb, perhaps. Ricochet.
Oh, Ricochet lands on his feet. Oh, super kick right to the jaw. Sammy is down and out. Ricochet looking for a win.
Ricochet making the climb. Jimmy Uso up on the apron.
And Jimmy trying to distract Ricochet and doing a damn good job of it. Sami Zayn now trying to steal one. Turns Ricochet into a blue thunder bomb. Meanwhile, Logan Paul on the other side has official Jessica Carter distracted. Not into the cover. And a kick out. Ricochet survives. Thanks in part to Logan Paul.
In part, that was 100% Logan Paul's fault.
Yeah, but what about what the Usos did to Ricochet earlier?
Well, that comes with the territory. This is different. Logan Paul's got no business out here with Ricochet. He's not related to Ricochet.
Sami Zayn has got to be completely frustrated here. Thought he had the matchup won. Now hammering away with the rights to Ricochet. Ricochet, though. Oh, my goodness! For the win! What a move by Ricochet and a kick out at 2.
My goodness, what impact. Ricochet not looking to slow down.
And now once again, this time it's main event Jey Uso. Sammy from behind. Rolling up Ricochet for the victory. Ricochet kicks out again. Jey thwarted once again. Knee to the face. Sammy down. Now it's Jey Uso up on the apron one more time. Ricochet
I
sends
did
him flying.
Shinsuke. Me
Bodies
too.
everywhere. Sammy looking for the win.
See, I did that.
That's gonna do it.
Cover now. Jey trying to
Jey.
get into the ring.
Jey.
Official with Jey. Ricochet's covered. That's at least 3, 4, or 5. But Ricochet kicks it 2.
Jey Uso only got in the ring to make sure Logan Paul didn't interfere.
Maybe, he's had an issue with Sammy. Maybe that had something to do with it.
I really wish you wouldn't speculate like that, Cole. What are you doing, man?
And Ricochet takes out everybody. Corey, could the whole pressure of tonight and what Logan Paul dropped on everyone, could it all be getting to the bloodline?
5 minutes ago, I would have said absolutely not, but you might be right, Cole.
Ricochet, top rope, shooting star press.
With style.
Highlight of the day. Ricochet with the win. the question again. Logan Paul came out and he dropped the bombshell. What about challenge Roman Reigns to the Undisputed Championship? And that one statement seemed to throw the bloodline off their game tonight, Corey. Arguments within itself. Rifts are forming. That challenge could turn the entire WWE Universe upside down. Heyman lost his temper up here ringside now. Madcap Moss, steel chair in hand, making sure the bloodline doesn't get involved. Even in the odds, fireworks to kick off SmackDown tonight. What a chaotic start in Anaheim. Madcap all fired up, ready for Solo later tonight for the NXT North American Championship.
Oh, so that's their main event.
This moment, this stretches the better part of valor for the bloodline. Ladies and gentlemen, last week the SmackDown went off the air. It was a sneak attack and ambush from behind by.
I gotta say that you could be right about AEW is going to be doing the same thing like they did with WCW.
Pretty much, if they keep going the way they're going.
I mean, when I first watched AEW with my mom, it was pretty alright.
Oh yeah, they got off to a great start, but
Oh, let's watch this and then we can talk about AEW.
when your product is already that far in the toilet, you might as well flush.
It's like what WCW did.
Decide. Well, in their case, Vince flushed it.
Last week, for the chosen one, Mr. McIntyre, he was publicly executed by the newly appointed People's Executioner. How rightfully so, and most appropriate, considering he made those pitiful little noises. I'm caught right around his neck.
Oh, poor baby.
And what did you do then, Mr. McIntyre? I mean, you fought back, but then you did what everybody always does. You let it go. And that is the biggest difference between you and I, and always will be, because I don't let anything go. I change the timelines. I rewrite history. And as for you are going to remain on an endless loop of suffering that I control. And I'm going to make sure, Mr. McIntyre, that you never get out. TikTok.
Okay, so they want a psycho on each show. They have Dexter Lewis on Raw, and this guy here.
The fuck is this?
Oh, more male model shit.
Ladies and gentlemen of the WWE Universe, welcome back to SmackDown Live here in Anaheim, California. Only a stone's throw away from LA. But we're not here for the bright lights of Hollywood. We are here to introduce the Maximum Male Models Back to School Collection.
We waited a whole year for this, Cole. Sarcasm in your voice. Didn't school start like a month ago? Fashion is timeless, Cole. And when you're this fashionable, you can wear whatever you want all year round. So would you actually wear this to school? Nobody has pulled off a schoolboy costume like Marseille since Angus Young. Oh no.
Get him, Braun.
Oh, I get it. This was just an excuse to bring Braun.
God, the Pond in Anaheim hasn't seen impact like that since the days of George Peros. He's getting those hands.
And I gotta say for what Marseille and then Suave are wearing. It's like the one in girls' clothes.
You know, Braun Strowman told you on your After the Bell podcast this week that he's built different. Literally. Strowman amped up, excited, proud to be back where he belongs, back home, as he declares it, in WWE. And the monster among men is dominating. He told you that people are going to witness the biggest, baddest SOB ever. And Braun Strowman showing us why. No lies detected. Oh! Oh no, Mansois in deep trouble here. Well, last time Mansois experienced this, he got stuck in a locker. Almost Strowman through the ring. Hang on a second. You think that the Alpha Academy would have learned their lesson? I think that Chad Gable may be the bravest man walking God's green earth. And also, one of the least intelligent right now. The Alpha Academy stood in the way of Braun Strowman on his return to Raw a couple of weeks ago. The Academy was assaulted by from behind is Otis. The tree trunk nearly 400 pounds flattened by Strowman, and here comes the master Chad Gable. Gable just out of survival alone, trying to attack Braun Strowman. That didn't go too well. Yes, they didn't teach that in his school. Otis now driving Strowman into the corner. And now Otis unloading on the monster among men. Again, Strowman driven into the corner. And Chad Gable directing Chapman for the Alpha Academy. Strowman squashed again. Look at this. Look at the power of Otis. With a world's strongest slam to Strowman.
Mark Henry called it, and he wants his world's strongest slam back.
He just gets right up like it didn't even hurt him.
Exactly.
Strowman's back up and Strowman's pissed. The monster's unleashed and ready for battle. Yeah, Braun unveiling his I'll kick your ass collection tonight. Chad Gable making sure that Otis didn't get back in the ring. Maybe the wisest thing Chad's ever done. Otis took Braun down though.
All I gotta say is, since we have Austin 316, why can't we have Braun 385?
Something like that, yeah.
Be the next to challenge the Usos.
Okay, so tonight's Fatal 4-Way is Imperium, Hit Row, Brawling Brutes, and the New Day. That's a Fatal 4-Way from the #1 contender for the tag team titles against the Usos.
Men's tag team championship. We determine the #1 contenders later on tonight, as you mentioned. But how about the women's tag team titles? Here is our progressive match flow. Match flow is sponsored by.
Hey, Tyler.
Back down every week. Know that? The worst thing about Damage Control winning the tag team titles is the fact that the role model Bayley now gets to be on Friday Night SmackDown every week. Don't act like you don't love it, Cole.
welcome Bailey and the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Damage Control!
Bailey sent me a text message earlier today asking if I would talk to you about calling Damage Control matches down the middle rather than being biased, as you have a tendency to be. When have I ever been biased? Ask Bailey. I was just the messenger.
Well, Bailey is set for action here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, live from Anaheim, California. And tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. A lot of celebrities in ringside, including YouTuber, dancer, singer JoJo Siwa is here at SoFi Stadium, the WrestleMania kickoff party. You were there, Corey. She did a TikTok video that garnered 16 million views over 4 days.
I was there. JoJo and I are pretty much best friends these days. I'm thinking of becoming a professional TikToker.
Guess who's back? Back again! Yes, I'm back on SmackDown, your role model, the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion in history. A ding dong. Hello. And in case you guys have been living under a rock, this is Dakota Kai, and this is Io Sky, your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions! That means we can go to any brand, anytime, and do anything we want. SmackDown is our show now. That's right. Because we destroyed Raquel and we put poor little Aaliyah on the shelf. Because this is what greatness looks like, all right? This is what it looks like when you do exactly what you say you're going to do and you don't just sit around and you wait for someone else to do it for you. Because what Damage Control has is something you all crave but will never get because you suck. Power. The power to win championships, the power to determine the future of Raw and SmackDown, and the power to plow right through anyone that tries to step in our way.
Good luck. If you're talking about power, you gotta mention this young lady.
Perhaps the most powerful woman in WWE, Raquel Rodriguez.
I don't see greatness at all. ¿Sabes lo que yo miro? You know what I see? 3 bullies that hurt my partner and are powerless at stopping me from getting revenge.
And Raquel not backing down. In fact, she's dropping all 3 members of Damage Control.
Rodriguez certainly in a nasty mood tonight.
What are you yelling at me for? Bailey's got Raquel Rodriguez one-on-one next here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Well, I gotta say, congratulations to Ronda Rousey from last
And I'm
Friday
dropping
night.
her outside the ring. You know how powerful.
First, she gets another shot at Liv Morgan at Extreme Rules. Oh, great. She won the Fatal 5.
WWE Shop, now with Fanatics Experience. Save 25% off orders. Hurry.
I have that
Offer
shirt in my
ends
room, by the way.
What's
The Roman
Friday
shirt.
Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored tonight by Progressive. Meanwhile, Bailey and Raquel Rodriguez set to go one-on-one here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Raquel Rodriguez, of course, upset her friend Aaliyah, injured, and as they lost their tag team titles, winning out on Raw, and Bailey's team of Dakota Kai and Io Sky here at ringside. And there's the power of Raquel Rodriguez.
Notice the difference in the attitude of Rodriguez tonight as she made her way to the ring. Rather than smiling, interacting with the WWE fans, Raquel is all business tonight, laser focused on Bailey, out for revenge.
Because hiding behind her charges is Bailey. Oh my goodness! That is terrifying power. Good luck, Bailey, who's now running away from Raquel Rodriguez, and many believe Raquel will be a future champion. Corey, no doubt about it here on Friday Night. Smack down in the right hand by Raquel, right to Bailey. No disagreement from me. Raquel's extremely impressive and getting better week after week. Raquel into the corner with a big splash. And the second generation superstar Raquel Rodriguez driving Bailey face first up the top turnbuckle, dominating right now. Oh, can you imagine what this would do for the confidence of Raquel Rodriguez to knock off someone as decorated as Bailey? Slam by Rodriguez. Cover now. Bailey who kicks out. Earlier on in the matchup here, Raquel who quite literally used Io Sky as a weapon against Dakota Kai, flattening the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Raquel, Bailey though, there's a feather rolling out of harm's way, hanging Rodriguez up on the second rope and now dropping her outside the ring. You know how powerful Raquel is, but we say it all the time because it still rings true. There is no substitute for experience in this business, and Bailey has it in spades. Official now to count of 4 as Rodriguez is going to get back to Bailey on the attack. Corey, it seems like Bailey may have her eyes set on Bianca Belair in the Raw Women's Championship after she pinned Bianca Belair in a tag team match over Clash at the Castle a few weeks ago. We're talking about confidence boosts. What better for Bailey's confidence than pinning a Raw Women's Champion for the first time in over a year? Truly an incredible feat. And Bailey's smart. Bailey's biding her time. She's not going to rush in. But Bailey has to survive Raquel tonight. Driving Rodriguez into the turnbuckle. And Bailey now has an opening, burying her shoulder into the midsection. Oh! Rodriguez caught Bailey and sent her across the ring. Shoved halfway across the ring. And a big boot. Rodriguez so impressive. And now dragging Bailey to the corner in the powerhouse. Up the second rope looking for that. On top of the elbow. Now damage control, causing a distraction, which allows Bailey to take over. And it has been a chaotic night here. Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Oh, no. That's got to do it. Might have just destroyed Raquel's knee. Yes, smart. Cover by Bailey. Kick out. You take out the leg, you take out the power. A veteran Bailey understanding that is taken over. Raquel trying to straddle her way back to a vertical base. And Bailey focus on the weakened leg and continue to exploit it. Cover by Bailey and a kick out again. Take another look at how Bailey injured the knee of Raquel Rodriguez. Moments after the distraction caused by Io Sky and Dakota Kai, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions on the outside. Very wisely, utilizing the official's count of 5 to inflict maximum damage, upending the rules. Raquel just cannot get back to the pin, and Bailey wisely continues to attack the injured leg. Raquel trying to fight back, obviously in a lot of pain. They wanted to single leg Raquel, reversing. Oh, brilliant! Well, there's a reason, Corey. She was the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion ever. Up in the leg by Bailey to take out Raquel. And a kick out at 2 again. About time you're starting to put a little respect on Bailey's name. Well, listen, if you're Dakota Kai and Io Sky, what a mentor Bailey is for them. Learning from the best of how to break the rules or take advantage of situations. How to defy the odds and take down somebody much larger, much more powerful than you. Bailey's putting on clinical. Calls herself the role model. Some would agree, others would not. You know who agrees? The reigning WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. Raquel Rodriguez does not. Look at the power now of Rodriguez. Sending Bailey into the corner. But again, the injured leg did not allow her to get all of that. As Raquel pins Bailey in the corner, unloads in the clothesline. And a headbutt now by Rodriguez. Interesting how Rodriguez is switching up her offense now with bad leg. Very impressive. Waiting for the adrenaline to course through her veins. And a fall-away slam. Rodriguez punishing Bailey with yet another one. Raquel continuing to soldier forward. Now up to the second rope again. Damage control, providing a distraction. Dakota pulling Bailey out of harm's way. And I think Dakota's going to pay for it. Rio just got swatted off the ankle like a bear. What happened to tag team champions? Bailey knocked down. Rodriguez playing Dakota Kai on top of her opponent. And now Dakota in trouble as Raquel goes to the second rope. Oh, man! The flying elbow, but Raquel may have injured herself. Raquel, and now Io Sky getting involved, right to the eyes of Rodriguez. The official, Dan Engler, was dealing with Dakota, and he allows Bailey now to hit the Rose Plan. And thanks to damage control, Bailey is going to pin Raquel Rodriguez.
Do you know what time we're supposed to go to this thing tomorrow?
I have to ask Miss Anita about that. I'll be right back.
Just give me a time, dude. Shit. Oh my God, just. Okay, come on, dude. Shit.
Okay. Carol says we're leaving after lunch, Michael.
So we're leaving sometime in the afternoon.
10 in the afternoon.
I said, so we're leaving
Yes.
sometime in the afternoon.
Yes, we are.
Okay. I just want to know so that I know when to be up and if I'm up, make sure I'm up in time and all of that.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
Back to SmackDown.
Baylor now calling her shot, sending Io. And finish what she started. Sky, Dakota Kai, Bailey, damage control. A 3-on-1 assault now of Raquel Rodriguez, who remember really is on one leg here. And it's Shotzi.
Oh, wow. She has to get that around for a
And
while.
Shotzi taking out Dakota Kai. Wait a minute. Is Shotzi coming to the aid of Raquel? Seems to be the case. Oh, Shotzi, obviously, some respect for Raquel Rodriguez. And I'm telling you, Corey, damage control is rubbing people the wrong way. People like Shotzi appear to be sick and tired of damage control running their mouths about the rest of the women in the locker room. You can be sick of it, you can complain about it, but the fact remains that damage control holds the gold. Therefore, damage control holds the power. And of course, the women's tag team champions who will be next to challenge the men's undisputed tag team champs, the Usos. We'll find out later on tonight a fatal four-way #1 contenders match live on SmackDown. And the newest member of the Bloodline to capture gold, the NXT North American Championship, will be defended on Friday Night SmackDown as the new champ Solo Sikoa goes one-on-one with challenger Madcap Moss tonight. And we have a new #1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship and the champion Liv Morgan. Ronda Rousey is here. She sits down with Kayla Braxton in an exclusive interview live next on SmackDown.
What if cancer wasn't part of us? We would only test our strength.
We're the only shot, so take it.
It's something that I'm for probably personal teeth.
This way. We're all
We're the only doctors specialized
Yeah,
in
I can
thugonomics.
What if we could team up to make that happen?
I didn't win the lawsuit, but everybody knows I wrote that song.
Flo? Gosh, it's been forever. You look fantastic. It's John. Ham, from the blind date we went on years ago?
Ah, the struggling actor who didn't believe he could save his snapshot based on how and how much he drives.
I'd love to talk about it over dinner sometime.
Well, I usually don't talk on the phone during dinner, but for potential customer Tom Ham, I will make an exception.
Oh, boy.
The Empire's choking us. I'd like you to go with me. Let's get to it. From the creators of Rogue One comes the next Star Wars event you won't want to miss. Star Wars Andor 3-episode premiere streaming soon. If you know, you know.
Crispy corners with sauce on top.
If you know, you know.
Detroit style's back at Pizza Hut, just $12.99. You are trouble. No one outbeats the Hut.
Better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash hydrates for healthier looking skin in just 14 days. From dry and dull to firm and radiant. With Olay Body, I feel fearless in my skin.
Have you seen my new phone yet? It's like folds in half.
I would never switch to Samsung. I love my phone.
What?
Folds in half. You see, I love my phone. I would never switch to Samsung.
Well, BYU taking on number 25 Oregon. And finally, it all ends with a night at the Horseshoe as Toledo goes head-to-head with number 3 Ohio State at 7 Eastern, all on Fox in the Fox Sports app. You know, I can't wait for football Saturday, but what about what's still to come tonight? The NXT North American Championship on the line and a number 1 contender's fatal 4-way. Oh, speaking of number 1 contenders, how about the number 1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship, standing by for an exclusive interview? Here's our broadcast colleague, Kayla Braxton.
Thanks, Michael. I am here with the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. And Ronda, on October 8th at Extreme Rules, will be facing Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, the last time you and Liv faced each other for a title, things ended in a controversial fashion. So I'm sure you're hoping Extreme Rules is a different story.
Well, with all due respect, there's not going to be any controversy this time. Speak at the devil.
Kayla, could I have a moment alone with Ronda?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I've never met anyone that says words that mean nothing more than you. You just said with all due respect, but you don't respect me. You don't
I said
respect.
with all due respect, and you're due none.
I'm literally the only person on this planet to defeat you twice. So if there's anyone you should respect, it's me. But no, instead you want to say the same things I've heard my whole entire career. Liv Morgan isn't good enough. Liv Morgan doesn't deserve to be champion. But last time I checked, both times, your shoulders were on the mat. My arm was raised, and this was put on my waist. But I know nothing that I say is going to make you respect me. So I'm going to have to do what I've done my whole entire career and earn it. But the only way that I can do that is to beat you again. So when I defend my championship against you October 8th at Extreme Rules, I want you in an Extreme Rules match.
You want an Extreme Rules match with me. It's is your feeling?
3 weeks from tomorrow, Liv Morgan is crazy.
There's a fine line between genius and insanity. And Liv Morgan is.
What the hell? Drew McIntyre. Excuse us.
Congratulations, Karrion Kross. You finally got my attention. I've been waiting for you backstage all day long, but it seems if you're not jumping me from behind, you don't have the balls to face me like a man. So I'm going to ask you, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Finally, grow a set. Step up to Drew McIntyre, and I'm going to make you a promise right now. You talk about your TikTok, you're so obsessed with time. Time is running out for you, and the only countdown you need to worry about is 3, 2, 1, lights out.
Go Soho. Time to represent the bloodline tonight, but you already know that.
Always. You about to go out there and handle business. We got your back, just like we did last week. Let's go get it, Oaks.
Go.
Let's go.
I got this. Who was off your game today, Jay? What's that? You coming?
Got those. That don't sit well. Never expected to see that.
But neither one of them made a stipulation. I have no idea. That's a good question, too.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Sami Zayn, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 260 pounds. He is the NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Corey, I want to take everyone back to this past Tuesday night on NXT, because finally it was a long, hard road for Solo Sikoa, but he finally won the NXT North American Championship in a sensational match with Carmelo Hayes. For the bloodline, they are bound by blood, but driven by glory. It's about pulling your own weight and succeeding at the highest level, which is exactly what the Street Champ returned to NXT to do. Remove all doubt from anybody's mind that Solo Sikoa is the heavy hitter of the bloodline and belongs exactly where he is. Sikoa wins the NXT North American Championship, and tonight will defend it for the very first time here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Oh, wait a minute. If they're doing the SmackDown, then that's probably the bigger flyweight thing. You couldn't do it unless they would have waited until the end.
You know, Corey, in Matt
I had to
career,
say that too.
he has never had an opportunity in a singles championship. He gets his first chance here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. That's a guy we often say has all the tools to be a megastar. Does he have what it takes to knock off the NXT North American champ? We'll find out next.
We have to tell everyone that we just switched to Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for.
Well, I gotta say is that if I was a WWE champ, not like Universal Champion, but like either a
Tag team partner.
North American Champion or the Intercontinental Champion, I'll probably get like I got like 100K or 200K. But if I had like more opportunity to win myself a Universal title match, I'll probably say, I'll look myself in the mirror, look myself in the face, and I'll be like, this is the big day. You're I'm ready for this.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
Hey, do you want me to throw your Red Bull can and put it in the recycle bin?
If you don't mind.
Do this. Bring them up on in case if anybody calls.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, what's up, buddy?
What are you doing?
Chilling like a villain. Watching SmackDown, Michael.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm. So, how's your day? So I can't believe for what happened earlier today with with Zach. It's like I never seen him snapped out like that and like that to Jennifer Mara like that.
I didn't even know he did that.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to say that that was kind of weird what he did.
Why would he do something like that?
I have no idea. But it's kind of scary at the same time.
Is everybody in bed?
He's right here next to me, Jen.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
No, I'm saying is everybody else in bed?
No. Kristen and Dusty are out in the living room. Tyler just got back from dinner. Amanda, Ashley, and Jeff are in bed.
Who did Tyler go to dinner with?
His mom.
He should freaking stay with him.
Oh.
Because he's being a freaking ass. Remember what he did to me yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Duh.
Well, if I'm still up, Jen, I might continue talking to you, okay?
When are you gonna call me back?
After when SmackDown's over.
When is that over?
Around 10 o'clock.
I'll be still up by then.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a little bit, okay? Alright, bye-bye. Yeah, there's something I need to tell you before we continue watching SmackDown.
Go right ahead.
Okay, so
Hold on a minute.
when I was
Hold on.
alright. Okay,
I just wanted to get it back to the show first.
so me and Jennifer Morrow were sitting down, minding our own business. I was showing her the video of our house. She asked me, where does me, you, and Tyler sit? We sit at the same place. The only person who switched seats is Amanda, Dusty, and Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes Zach almost attacking my best friend, saying you got he said to her, you got a fucking problem, you got a problem. He said that to Jennifer Morrow. I had to protect her.
Yeah, he was going off about something yesterday too.
Yesterday was Thursday. It wasn't their Thursday. You meant to say...
Again, he was going off about something yesterday too. But you know what it all comes down to?
What?
It's all drama. And that's all there is. And what do I tell you all the time, Bachelor?
You kids and your drama.
Well, that too. You kids and your drama. Because you act like a bunch of middle school kids crying over, I don't know, breaking up is hard to do or some shit like that. But I also tell you all the time, it's not you, it's them. Always remember that. The rest of your life, no matter what happens, and you can get through anything in the world, it's not you, it's them. Just always remember that. The rest of your life.
I just wanted to get that out of the way.
Motorcycle insurance. And for the very first time ever, the NXT North American Championship will be defended on Friday Night SmackDown.
The new champ, the newest member of the bloodline, the street champ, Solo Sikoa, captured the title this past Tuesday on NXT and wasting no time putting it on the line.
I'm excited for this matchup. Should be as physical as a match you will ever see. Madcap, former college football star, along with Solo Sikoa, the ferocious, dangerous member of the bloodline. Sami Zayn, looking out at ringside. Solo asked Sami to be out here tonight, but told the Usos to stay in the back. Telling Jay, you've already messed up once tonight.
There's several ways you can look at it. Perhaps there is trouble in paradise, or perhaps Solo Sikoa is so confident in his own abilities that he believes Sami Zayn watching his back is more than enough. Solo wants to make a name for himself. I had a long chat with Jimmy and Jay last week about how the bloodline views Solo. He's like their #1 draft pick. They know that one day, perhaps in the very near future, Solo Sikoa can be that dude. So they're working him hard. They're making him stay on the straight and narrow and letting him put in the work.
Yeah, but perhaps Logan Paul, the bombshell he dropped earlier tonight, has thrown the bloodline all out of sorts here tonight. Perhaps Solo Sikoa's mind is on that. We have more about this press conference that Logan Paul mentioned, in which he challenged Roman Reigns to be there in Las Vegas tomorrow, coming up in just a little bit here on SmackDown. So Sikoa defending the NXT North American Championship in the waist lock by Madcap. If you're Madcap, what do you got to do to win the title tonight?
Madcap needs to keep his eyes completely off of Sami Zayn. I know that sounds contradictory. You would think he would want to have eyes in the back of his head. Sami Zayn likely will get involved in some capacity. Moss has to know that, and Moss needs to soldier forward, focus on the task at hand, which is the North American champion.
But if you're Sami Zayn, Corey, you've got to be careful. You're starting to get into the good graces now of the bloodline. You know, Roman likes you, Solo Sikoa likes you, Jimmy apparently likes Sami. But you don't want to make a mistake that could cost Solo the championship tonight, because then perhaps he's excommunicated from the group.
Oh, absolutely right. Sami Zayn takes his role within the bloodline extremely seriously. He would not want to jeopardize it. As we take another look at the power possessed by the street champ.
The headbutt by Sikoa now in control.
What's up? What's up?
So intense. The Usos, of course, his older brother. 8-year difference between Solo and the Usos. Of course, their father, legendary Rikishi.
Talk about Solo being heavy-handed. There was a shining example of just how. Watch Moss. Moss can be explosive.
The shoulder tackle by Madcap. And here's a man who may actually match the intensity of Solo Sikoa. Madcap sending Sikoa over the top rope. Champion's advantage. Moss must pin or submit the champion to take the gold.
Listen, I know a lot of higher-ups in WWE have fought for many years, but Madcap Moss could be a major player. It's basically been lack of opportunity. Moss continues to succeed, continues to improve and put in the work, but Sami Zayn playing a factor as we knew he would.
Again, those slight distractions allowing Moss to take his eye off the ball like he did, and Sikoa takes control.
Exactly what I was talking about moments ago, and boy, did Moss pay dearly.
I never thought I'd say this, Corey, but Sami Zayn is paying major dividends for the bloodline.
Again, I get that a lot of people think Sami's abrasive, that Sami can be borderline obnoxious. Listen, Sami Zayn, for all of his personality flaws, in the opinion of some, Sami knows this game. Sami has been around this business for a long time and had a great deal of success.
A spinning heel kick by Sikoa puts it back in control. But again, Sami Zayn, very important to the matchup changing hands. And this is the example of what we showed you moments ago.
Your Madcap was eventually going to be forced to take his eye off the ball, and Sikoa making a challenger pay in spectacular fashion.
Again, a fierce competitor. We the ones, the motto of the bloodline. Of course, led by the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
It's not just a motto, it's a lifestyle.
As of tonight, Roman Reigns has held the championship 747 days. Cover by Sikoa, hook of the leg, and a kick out by Madcap. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is live tonight in Anaheim, California at the Honda Center. It has been a spectacular, chaotic evening. And right now, Solo Sikoa, for the first time in SmackDown history, is defending the NXT North American Championship against the upstart Madcap Moss, looking to win his first ever singles championship in his first ever opportunity at a singles title.
Going now with double trapezius locks applied on Moss is an agonizing situation to be in. Moss firing rights of his own.
Trying to fight back into this, but at every turn, Solo Sikoa has met him. Oh, God, what a whip! In the belly to belly!
That's gonna do it.
Loves to inflict pain and punishment, does Sikoa. And he is indeed living up to the feared reputation of Samoans in sports entertainment over the past decades.
Look at the impact of this belly-to-belly suplex. Solo realizes when you're part of the bloodline, you're not born great. You are born into the expectation of greatness. Weakness will not be tolerated.
Paying homage to the late, great Umaga. And remember, Roman Reigns is still champion today, Corey, because of this man. Solo Sikoa, covered by Sikoa, hook of the leg and a kick out back at Clash at the Castle. Sikoa saving Reigns from a McIntyre victory.
Boom! Ridiculous impact in the corner, whiplash effect on Madcap Moss, and now Sikoa playing with his food.
This is it!
Oh, maybe Solo got a little too confident. Here comes Madcap, and there goes Madcap's bicuspids. My God!
Going stomping away. How annoying this will be in a match, fighting for the championship, and you got Sami Zayn tackling over just a few feet away from you.
It's annoying and it can be emotionally destructive. Madcap might be defeated before the match is over because he can't mentally hang with the bloodline.
And a lot of pressure on Moss as well. His first opportunity in a championship. This time, Madcap top blocks the knee of Solo Sikoa, and Madcap now with an opportunity.
Moss trying to will himself back to his feet. Delivered a desperate chop block, but it was incredibly effective. The champion is down.
Trying to drag himself back to his feet. Change the momentum of this match. Blocks the right by Sikoa, and now Madcap fighting back. Madcap seizing the opportunity.
Here comes Moss.
Oh, what a clothesline. Are you kidding me? A wicked forearm. Punishing blows. Face first goes Solo Sikoa. And could Madcap be closing in on the NXT North American Championship? Shoulder to the gut, Madcap. All kinds of momentum building here. Oh, looked like he was going to go for the punchline, perhaps. And now Manning Sikoa cover now for the win of the title, and Sikoa kicks it too.
Just barely a fraction of a second away from Solo Sikoa losing his newly won North American Championship. And Moss has been on a tear recently. Look at this strength. Driving Sikoa into the canvas. I assure you the Tribal Chief wasn't too pleased with what he just watched.
Sami Zayn nervous as well at ringside. Madcap looking to put Sikoa away. Sikoa able to counter, caught an elbow to the jaw, and a headbutt. That dropped Madcap to a knee. Imagine that impact. And Solo looking for a Samoan drop. Madcap trying to fight out of it. Madcap holding his own against the powerhouse.
Don't do that.
Sikoa, Samoan drop. Madcap used his momentum against it. Cover, hook of the leg for the win. Madcap at two.
Oh. Wow, I thought it was over right
We're
there.
in a battle between these two young studs on Friday Night SmackDown.
I don't know.
Sikoa able to launch Madcap Moss into a Samoa drop and nearly end this thing. But Moss stays alive.
And Sikoa, Uso chance at ringing through the arena on the center here in Anaheim. That's the pace Sikoa wants right now.
Closing in on the end. No,
maybe not. Roll by Madcap, fourth finger and shoulders down. Another kick out by the chin. Another near fall. Into the corner.
Yeah, it did
Elbow
kind of
just
look
in
like
time.
he was going for the rock bottom there.
Sikoa's turn, caught by Madcap.
This is stunning.
Madcap with a fall-away slam. Wow.
You idiot.
Now
God
it's
damn it.
Madcap's opportunity perhaps to win the gold. And Sami Zayn pulling Sikoa out of harm's way. And once again, Sami Zayn
pays dividends.
and Madcap gonna let Sami Zayn pay. Sami running for dear life. And Sikoa with a kick to Madcap. Again, the distraction by Sami Zayn. Solo Sikoa says that's it. Spinning Solo, cover, it's over.
And still, the NXT North American Champion, Solo.
Because he literally just 100 feet away there.
It may be early, Cole, but I truly believe when it comes to Solo Sikoa, it's
1
time to
second
believe
away.
the hype.
And dare I say that Sami Zayn
Because you know we don't
become
claim
the
close to the
MVP
home
of the
team.
bloodline in
This
recent
year's
weeks.
hand
I don't know
grenade.
what they're paying Sammy, but they should double it.
That's
Super
not what they
kick
were doing
rocks
here.
Moss. And the exclamation point. Spinning Solo,
It's 1
driving
second
Moss
away.
into the mat. Hell of a fight, hell of an effort for Madcap, but tonight belongs to the Street Champion.
The honorary goose, Sami Zayn. Madcap with an excellent battle here tonight, but Sikoa retains the title.
We had a title match just now. Now it's a match with championship implications. Who will be the next to step up to the tag team championship dominance of the Usos?
Okay, so
4
this is the
teams
main event.
compete. 1 team will earn the right. A number 1 contenders fatal 4-way match. Live next.
Do you have like nothing to say today?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, I do enjoy myself for watching SmackDown.
Is trying
But
to
I
make a
think I
difference now.
have
You can
like one thing to say that if If AEW goes down the toilet, I don't know what I'm going to say.
All right.
We're back on Friday Night SmackDown. It has been a very newsworthy night. We started the night off with Logan Paul announcing that he has a press conference tomorrow in Las Vegas, and Paul would then invite the head of the table, Roman Reigns, to arrive face to face. And it's going to happen. We can now confirm that tomorrow, Roman Reigns will be there face to face with Logan Paul. It is a press conference that takes place in Las Vegas. It starts at 12:30 on the West Coast, 3:30 on the East Coast at Resorts World, the Doghouse Saloon, and Sportsbook, open to the public. And you can see it live on all of WWE's social media platforms. It takes place again tomorrow. And Logan Paul mentioned something about maybe challenging Roman Reigns to the undisputed title. It's going to be interesting, no doubt about it. I can't wait to hear what Roman Reigns has to say. Much like I cannot wait for Salt Lake City to become the island of relevancy as the Tribal Chief returns. Roman Reigns back on Friday Night SmackDown next week. Also,
I don't know if we're going to beat him, but even if we're not.
Braun Strowman goes one-on-one with Otis next week.
Well, here comes Headlock. I don't know if we're going to be here, but if we're not, it's always watch on replay.
#1 contenders match. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by B. Flair, Ashante the Adonis, and Top Dog, Hit Row.
And Corey, you know this about me. I'm a rap aficionado. Have you checked out the latest rap video, Flavor in Your Ear? I sure have. I watched it several times today while I was scrolling through social media. Wildly talented trio of individuals, tremendous athletes. Cole, if you're not big of a fan, I think you should join Hit Row. You could be like that guy, 6'9", and just snitch on everybody. I'm best friends with the dog. But nonetheless, we are in Salt Lake City next week for Friday Night SmackDown. The question is, will Hit Row be the #1 contenders for the undisputed tag team championship? The other question is, who hotter than Top Dollar, Cole? You know the answer? You know the answer? Not Nada. Also be back.
Next, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day.
Glad to see New Day back in action after that Viking rules match from a few weeks ago.
Is it new? But I think that Kofi Kingston is wearing like a Vegeta outfit and Xavier is wearing a Power Ranger outfit.
Culture is, but I believe we got a little more representation. Is that Loki? Loki Woods? I'm going to get a bunch of mean tweets about that regardless. Meanwhile, the Viking Raiders have been out of action since that matchup. Eric suffering an injured foot in that match. He'll be out for an indefinite amount of time. If you're talking about the New Day, these are guys who can wake up any of the 365 days a year and pose a legitimate threat to the Usos or any tag team champions in the game. Hey, 483 days they once held the tag team titles. The Usos are now at 425, approaching that record.
Making their way to the ring, accompanied by the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci, Imperium.
So it'll be Vinci and Kaiser competing in the match tonight, led to the ring by the Ring General. How impressive was Imperium last week? Imperium have been impressive for quite some time, dating back to their tenure in NXT, where Kaiser and Vinci were one of the most dominant sets of tag team champions 2 times over that the brand has ever seen. But under the guidance and tutelage of the Ring General, I don't know if there's anyone who could stop Kaiser and Vinci. This is not a game to them. This is a way of life. The mat is sacred, and it shall not be disrespected. It's Friday night. That means it's Fight Night.
talent and push the brawling through.
Rush, of course, a former NXT Tag Team Champion in his own right. Rich Holland looking for his first title. Fatal four-way match. Remember, first team to gain pinfall or submission will become the #1 contenders for the Usos Undisputed Tag Team Champion. 2 men will be in the ring. Tag in whoever you want, Corey. Keep your eyes on Butch at all times. The guy's like a hyena that's been let loose inside a ring. Total chaos in human form. And let's not forget that Sheamus, Gunther, will be hanging around at ringside. And this should be an unbelievable match. Just Butch and Kaiser start things off here tonight. Winner faces the Usos next week. Friday Night SmackDown for the tag team titles. Chaos has been the theme of the night. I doubt we will see any changes now. Step up Enziguri rocks Ludwig Kaiser to the outside and Butch giving chase. Okay, the fight with Kaiser. And look, there's Giovanni Vinci. Now Rich Holland gets involved. Good luck to the official in this match, Brian Trent. Now the Intercontinental Champion, Gunther. What's in the ring? Ashanti the Adonis like a human javelin. Oh no, are we going to finally see it? He teased it last week. Do it, big man! 365 pounder. Oh, it's going to fly. And Vinci took him out at the knee. And now Xavier Woods gets involved. Woods just hit Vinci with a bro kick in front of Sheamus. Look that way. And now Xavier Woods is going to fly. New Day would love to have the opportunity to become 12-time tag champs. Kofi Kingston using Top Dollar to his advantage. Who's going to be the #1 contender to the tag titles?
Flo, you're here. This pipe just burst on me.
Well, you bundled home and auto with Progressive, so you have round-the-clock protection on all your stuff, like that cardboard TV.
I told Props to switch that out. Okay, everyone, that's a wrap.
Wait, you faked this whole thing?
I knew it was the quickest way to see you.
Oh, I'm sorry, John, but I'm already in love with insurance.
I know that's weird, right?
Well, any weirder than faking a burst pipe?
Got a little carried away.
Yeah.
It's the all-new Subway Series menu. 12 irresistible new subs. The most epic sandwich roster ever created. It's Subway's biggest refresh yet.
Icy Hot Pro. Ice works fast to freeze your pain and your doubt. Heat makes it last, so you'll never sit this one out. Icy Hot Pro with 2 max strength pain relievers.
Hey, I was thinking about going back to school to get my master's.
I just saw something that said you could do it in a year for like $11K.
Order 11? Yes, here at 11.
1111 Master Boulevard, please.
It's going to be 11 even, buddy.
Really?
The clues are all around us.
Some things are too obvious to be a coincidence.
The #1 movie in America is the scariest movie you've ever seen.
It's crazy.
The New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, the Washington Post, the San Francisco Chronicle declare Barbarian is a masterclass in horror. And it's certified fresh. Barbarian, rated R, no playing, only theaters.
Does your plug-in fade too fast? Try Febreze Fade to 5 Plug. It has
Kaiser kicks out.
Who I am as Raquel Rodriguez because it gives me my values to stay strong, to stay hardworking, no te dejas, which means never give up no matter what, being proud of representing who you really are and where you come from.
Raquel Rodriguez taking Bailey to the win earlier tonight. This is Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. We are live at the Honda Center, Anaheim, California. Fatal four-way match to determine, Corey, who's going to face the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Titles live next week.
It has been chaotic as expected, but right now, Imperium in control. Ludwig Kaiser dominating Butch.
Kaiser teamed with Vinci tonight as the ring general, the Intercontinental Champion. Looks on cover. Kicked out by Butch of the Brawling Brutes. Meanwhile, Sheamus. What a war Sheamus and Gunther had as we listen to this. Sheamus and Gunther back in place in the castle for the Intercontinental.
Made upon impact with Sheamus beating the living heck out of one another. And we believe the match of the year thus far. We do not disagree with that assessment. Kaiser back and forth. Oh, yikes! Starting to pick things up as he takes out the man known as the agitator of Imperium, Ludwig Kaiser. And now the master of joint manipulation, Butch, goes to work, going to punish Kaiser now. No. Trying to break. Oh my God, I can't even watch that. Not again. Kaiser was just writhing in pain. Oh my God! What is broken Kaiser's arm? That was disgusting. Butch is a lunatic. A very rabid individual is Butch. Sheamus loves those. He looks on from outside. Remember, first team to gain pinfall or submission wins the matchup. Tag was made by Ridge Holland. And now Ridge of the Brawling Brutes gets involved. The powerhouse. Double team now by the Brutes. Fantastic cover by Holland to become number one contenders. And Kaiser kicks out again. It's a very difficult thing to do in a fatal four-way environment where you've got teams in quite literally every corner to isolate an opponent. And the Brutes have done a great job for the past several moments, keeping their opposition in their corner. A shot from Vinci. Tag made. Vinci's now legal. Now Ridge Holland into a deep arm drag by Giovanni Vinci, known as the equalizer of this group. Very intense personality. We mentioned last week, Corey, non-stop motor in the ring. The equalizer, the agitator, and the ring general. Indeed. Oh, and Vinci with an uppercut. I love everything about it. When they say the mat is sacred, they mean it's not about fun and games. It is about skill. It is about technique. And above all, it is about victory. And these are three of the most skilled men in the entire planet. And I'm Rich Holland. Check out that power. Tag made. Here comes the 360. Top dollar. This is a big, big man. You know, Top Dollar used to be an Uber driver. Can you imagine? I don't know what I would do in that situation. Oh, and Top Dollar standing his ground, Rich with an uppercut. Was he driving a school bus? Oh, look at the power of Top Dollar. Off the suplex, tag made. And here comes the former veteran of the United States Army, Ashante Big Adonis. The finesse of Hit Row. Did Butch make a tag or did he miss it? Cover now. He must have missed it as Adonis now kicked out at 2. Butch had reached out to make a tag, didn't quite get there. And now Adonis hammering away on Ridge Holland. Great awareness by Butch in that situation. It's something that all competitors in an environment like this need to be conscious of. Butch just goes and goes and goes. Adonis, nice standing drop kick. Ridge into the corner, tag day, here comes the former WWE champion. Some tag by Kofi. And Woods and Butch getting chippy on the outside. Moving offense for making a tag. Kofi. And Kofi kicks it now. Oh! Well, boom drop action. Shot to the Adonis in trouble. Here comes Ludwig Kaiser from behind. Driving kicks and shoulder first to the post. Tag made Vinci. What is going on? Vinci's double team by Imperium. A car crash in the corner. Imperium in control. Who's going to face the Usos next week?
determining who will face the Usos next week. The undisputed tag team titles, fatal four-way match underway. First team to gain pinfall or submission will win this matchup. The Usos, as of today, Corey, 425 days as tag team champions, closing in on the record 483, set by the New Day, who are in this match.
Usos showing no signs of slowing, ready for every challenge any night of the week. Right now, Kofi trying to fight his way back into this contest, but Imperium has just been dominant for the past several minutes. Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci with two fistfuls of brains in the corner, but here comes Kofi.
Kofi fighting back, jumping Kaiser now over the top rope. Kofi needs an attack, trying to drag himself to the corner to his partner, Xavier Woods.
Obviously, Kofi wants the tag. Woods, not somebody from another team, just for the sake of getting some rest. You want to keep your team legal as much as possible.
And Kaiser trying to run into the into a big fat body drop. Tag made to Vinci, and here comes Xavier Woods.
Lord in a barrel of butcher knives and raised in a forest fire. I still have no idea what it means, but Woods loves to say it.
And Xavier Woods is picking up the pace. And Kaiser sending Woods into the corner. Kaiser, though, runs into a big boot. The outer roll by Woods.
Woods is crushing it right now. But keep an eye on the top.
Oh, and that's Butch. Xavier Woods hits Butch and Adonis into a double DDT.
Watch out for Vinci.
And Vinci, though, Woods lands on his feet. Woods taking out everybody with a side rushing leg sweep. Hit up by Woods, who's all fired up. Oh, Vinci in trouble for the win to get a shot at the Usos. And a kick out by Vinci.
What a flurry of offense from Xavier Woods. Taking out everybody in his path.
Vinci lands on his feet. Oh, and what a clothesline.
Vinci needed to buy himself a few moments to recover. That'll do it, but Butch took advantage of the situation.
And now Butch goes on the attack of Woods. The ring general, Gunther, was not happy with that. Butch taking everybody out, knocking the hip row off the apron. Now the double knees to Woods. Butch out to the apron, taking out Imperium. Butch is everywhere. The frenetic pace of Butch.
This is like a tornado made of fist feet.
Oh! Down goes Kofi. Butch is wiped down everybody.
Snap German suplex takes down Ashanti.
Now the brawling brutes with the Butch chance. Butch right into the hands of Adonis. Oh, and a kick to the back of the neck. This is interesting.
Top Dollar has entered the chat. And Butch showing no fear for the big man.
Oh, and runs into a boot just like that. Top Dollar quells the momentum.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Top Dollar is making this look effortless.
Kofi and Butch on his shoulders. Xavier Woods caught by Top Dollar as well. You gotta be kidding me. Can you believe this? Marching around the ring with 3 human beings. This just isn't right.
Nada.
How impressive was that? A massive man.
Breaking news, Top Dollar is that dude.
And Rich Holland now lifting the 365-pounder up momentarily. Looking to plant Ridge. Ridge able to counter. Now Top Dollar.
Oh, baby.
Rich Holland.
No way.
This is incredible. Holland. Wow. Cover by Holland for the win. And Top Dollar kicks out. How the hell did Holland get him up? He's nearly 400 pounds.
Yeah, you have to forgive me while I pick my jaw.
Now it's Xavier Woods.
I'm feeling 8 letters right now, and the last 4 are not appropriate for broadcast television.
I know Woods is legal. I don't know what the heck else is going on.
Woods with dynamite in his hands and his feet as well.
The WWE fans loving it. Meanwhile, Kofi Kingston driving for the foul. Oh my God, right over our announce table. Are you okay, Graves? Kingston splash to the back of Adonis. Cover. Butch breaking things up.
At the last possible second, Butch keeps things alive for all four of these teams.
What the hell is going on? Tag Vinci's legal. Vinci now. From behind, rolling Kofi up. Shoulders are down. Kofi, reversal for the win. Vinci kicks it too. Her body's everywhere, Graves.
Imperium trying to make something happen.
Double team.
This might do it.
By Buster. Knee by Kaiser. Tag made. Kaiser's legal.
Oh, wait.
And there's the power bomb.
Rich Holland just made the tag.
That was the Imperial bomb, but
Rich made the tag. Rich is legal.
The bride broke sweat. Next week on SmackDown, the Usos and the Brutes for the tag team titles in Salt Lake City.
Oh, they're going to do it right away next week. I thought usually matches like that they save for the pay-per-view.
It's simply the best when you have fresh groceries at great prices.
I know they're not. They're not. Sure, right
Created the greatest comedies.
I know they're not here right now, but Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, good night. I will see you tomorrow. I love you all. Every day of my life is brighter for me because of you. You've been a blessing in my life. Thank you so much for being part of it. And if you have somebody that has been special in your life, please do not wait until it's too late. Don't wait until it's the last minute, till they're gone. Say something now because time goes so fast. It's beyond comprehension even how fast time goes as we get older. So say something now. That was my point. I don't want to preach here, but that was my point. As Michael Cole said, next week they're in Salt Lake City for SmackDown. The Usos defend against the Brawling Brutes. And we'll see you. So, don't forget the Logan Paul press conference streaming tomorrow on Twitter and Facebook. I'm assuming 3:30, 2:30 Central Time. Don't quote me on that, but we'll find out tomorrow. And on that note,
anything else like you want to say to whoever? Well, besides Arca Knights, do you want to say anything else to see why I told you what happened at work or something? Like you never.
Who did which? You're going all over the map here. I don't understand the thing you're saying.
Zach attacked my best friend Jennifer Morrow since he said what the F is your problem with Jennifer Morrow.
Yeah, but well, let's let them work that out. At any rate, for John Batcher, I'm Michael Paul. We will see you Monday on USA Network, 8/7 Central for Monday Night Raw. Good night, everybody.
I don't know if we're going to watch AEW because Michael Paul's right about AEW. It's going to be the same thing like WCW's been doing.
Yeah, what he said.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
Whatever.